Who was William Grimes? Life of William Grimes, the runaway slave, written by himself. William Grimes was born in 1784. He was the son of Benjamin Grimes, a wealthy owner of a plantation in King George County, Virginia. He served at least 10 different masters in Virginia, Maryland, and Georgia. And he worked in such varied positions as house servant, field worker, stable boy, and coachman. Grimes suffered physical abuse in the house and in the field, and at times became despondent. He escaped slavery in 1814 by stowing away on a ship bound for New York and became an entrepreneur in New England. He eventually settled in New Haven, Connecticut, and married Clarissa Caesar in 1817. They had 18 children together, 12 of whom survive. Grimes published a second edition of his autobiography in 1855, and he finally passed away in August 1865. This book, The Life of William Grimes, presents Grimes and his family, who have been rendered homeless and nearly penniless in April of 1824 because of his forced decision to pay $500 for his self-purchase to his man in Savannah, Georgia, master from whom Grimes had escaped 9 years earlier. Having been enslaved for a little more than 30 years, Grimes recounted a personal history of almost unrelieved anguish, both physical and psychological. Grimes told the truth about his enslavement in Virginia and Georgia, about his struggles to establish himself in New England, and about himself. A chronic sense of an unassuaged injury seems to be the principal motivation to write his life. Grimes was plainly determined to present himself on his own before the bar of public opinion, both as former slave, deserving freedom, and as a black autobiographer, bent on getting a wide hearing. The focus of Grimes' telling, the one constant in his life from boyhood to adulthood in slavery, was unmerited cruelty and violence at the hands of slaveholders, overseers, and black slave drivers. This edition of his autobiography had its genesis in a series of letters and emails between Regina Mason, who initiated the exchange, and William Lytton Andrews, who knew nothing about Regina. What she had learned through years of investigation was that William Grimes was Regina's great-great-great-grandfather. The backbone of this edition of Grimes' 1855 life is the annotations that authenticate much of what Grimes wrote about his career in slavery and freedom, as he recalled in his autobiography, which was first published in 1825. One of the many striking features of this autobiography is that the author, Grimes, created this pioneering autobiography on his own, without asking anyone, white or black, to help him the writing. William Grimes' contribution to the literature of American slavery has been only slightly recognized up to now. A handful of narrative by men who had been enslaved in North America preceded Grimes' narrative, but no African American before Grimes had authored an account of his enslavement in the American South. None African American before Grimes had written so personally and with such emotional honesty about the violent world of slavery. Thanks for watching.